Then next question over here. In the vector diagram, OP is equals to 2A, SR is equal to 5A, OS is equal to 3B, QR is equals to B. Given that PX is equals to lambda PS, write OX in terms of A, B, and lambda. So for this question, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to break down everything. O to X. Sorry, let me use a different color. O to X is actually equals to, let's see how we get from O to X. From O to X, we can take this way, then this way, because it passes through PX. Like I said, use the clues in the question, right? O to X is O to P plus P to X. Now, then we're going to simplify this. O to P is just 2A, the vector, plus P to X. P to X is actually equals to lambda P to S. So what we're going to do is write that down as well, P to S. Then P to S can be this way here, which is going to break down into negative 2A plus 3B plus 2A. Therefore, simplify the A terms, you would finally end up with 2 minus 2 lambda of A plus 3 lambda of B. Okay, then this is OX in terms of AB lambda. Doing the same thing for the next part here, OX is equals to micro of OQ, right? So this path, what we're going to do is we will be using O to Q is, oh, sorry, it's just this path here. This path, this path, this path, okay? So OX is equals to the micro of O to Q, which is OS plus SR plus RQ, right? Okay, which will therefore simplify to 3B plus 5A minus B. Okay, vector, 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 micro times of the whole thing here. Okay, finally, this will simplify to 2B times micro, so it's therefore plus 5A, 5 micro A, right? So it's 5 micro A plus 2 micro B, like so. Okay, then that's it. This is also OX. The next question is definitely going to ask you to solve for micro and lambda. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to equate the two equations together. 2 minus 2 lambda is equals to 5 micro, right? Then 3 lambda is equals to 2 micro. Then once again, you can type this into your calculator, but when you do type into your calculator, you would have gotten that lambda is equals to 4 over 19. And then micro is equal, since it's a 4-mark question, no harm in writing down more working, right? Let's write down more working here. In this case, lambda is equals to 2 over 3 micro. Then substitute it into the equation here. 2 minus 2 times 2 over 3 micro is equals to 5 micro. Then 2 is equals to 5 micro plus 4 over 3 micro. Finally, you would have gotten 5, which is 15, over 3 plus 4, that's 19 over 3 micro is is equals to 2. And finally, micro is equals to 3 times 2, 6 over 19. Since we have this equation already, we can substitute into here. Lambda is equals to 2 over 3 times 6 over 19. And this would therefore give you 4 over 19. Lambda is equals to 4 over 19. Lastly, write down the value of OX over OQ. So if we look back over here, OX, OQ is actually using this formula here, right? So can we say that O to X over O to Q is equals to micro? Since OX, OQ is equals to micro, OX over OQ is actually equals to micro, which is 4 over 19. 1 mark question. Don't worry about it. And same thing here, PXXS, you can find it back up here. PXXX, oh, okay, probably this one not so clear. So PX over XS. Okay, XS. But we can use this one here, which is PX over PS is actually equals to lambda. So PX over PS is equals to 4 over 19. 4 over 19. Okay? PX, PS, SX, PS is 4 over 19. If this is 4 parts, this would have been 15 parts, right? Because the whole thing is 19, right? So PX over XS is 4 over 15. PX over XS, PX over XS is 4 over 15. And that we are done.